Hi there. It's February the 15th, and in our readings today in Torah, we come to the close of the book of Exodus, Shemot in Hebrew. In these last couple of chapters, everything is complete for the tabernacle. Everything, all its furnishings, all of its hangings, all of its boards, and there's first of all in chapter 39 a list of everything that's been made, and at the end of the chapter it says it's all been made according to God's plan in heaven, and Moses blesses it. Moses blesses the people for all they've done. Then in chapter 40 comes the setting up. One thing that's worth noting, when we talk about the tabernacle itself actually refers to the shed of boards that is put up, and then over the shed is spread a tent of skin, which is held down by pegs, by tent pegs. And we can see that in Exodus 40 and verse 19, where it says they set up the tabernacle, which is the actual shed part, and then they stretched the tent over it. So you've got the tabernacle, the Mishkan in Hebrew, and the tent, which is the Ohel in Hebrew, over it. So when we talk about the tabernacle, we're really talking about that inner part, the boards that is made up, and the tent goes over it. And at the end of chapter 40, when everything is finished, God comes personally to dwell amidst his people, because the tabernacle is going to be set up right in the middle of the camp, and Israel is going to camp in the desert around the tabernacle. And God comes in his glory. In Hebrew the word is kavod, and kavod comes from a root that means heavy, weighty. It's like God's gravity comes, the full weight of God comes and rests upon this place where he's going to meet with Israel. John, in the first part of his Gospel, in chapter 1, says that we have seen the glory of God. We have seen the full weight, the full gravity of God. But we've seen it not in a tent in the desert, but he says we've seen it in Jesus himself. For we beheld his glory, the glory as the only begotten Son of the Father, full of grace and truth. Jesus, it says, came and tabernacled among us. He has made his camp among us, and he dwells among us today by his Spirit. Have a really great February the 15th.